Hello everyone, this is Jim Okersinski with a midweek check-in video. So I have several topics that I need to address, and I just thought an announcement would be a bit too long. I'll try to make this video as brief as possible. The first thing I want to talk about is grading. So we're moving into the grading portion of the course where the essays and the discussion boards are going to be coming quickly. So being diligent and reviewing the grade center and my comments is important. So if I get into my student preview and I click on the grade book here, you will see the grade book should be similar to yours. I click on the view tab, you should be able to see your grade and also any comments, right? So I want to be able to understand, I want you all to understand how it all works as far as grading. I think it's important that you look at not only the discussion board comments, but more importantly, you look at the essay comments. Like here on the essay mirror, there would be a grade plus my comments, the feedback that would be there in that section. Please take a look at the feedback. I do attach comments in line in text to those Word or PDF documents. Blackboard gives me the ability to do that. If you would like to revise a particular essay assignment, please contact me first. Take into consideration my comments, and we'll cover some of the basic information that I'm looking for you to change. But the comment is where I offer feedback, and inline attached to the document, make sure you view that also. All right, I think it's important. Let me get out of here. All right, so one other thing I want to reach is and talk about is for the AI mirror essay and also the cultural artifact essay. This isn't a traditional academic essay. So the idea here is to use the Essay Basics handbooks to refresh your notion of what an essay should talk about or sound like, or some of the conventions of an essay. If we turn around and go to the handbook, I have chapter 1, which is Essay Basics, which gives you a refresher for what we're looking for in the college level. MLA guidelines is a part of the objectives of the course. So I list what the MLA guidelines are here. If you're looking for some additional help, you can click on the link here to the Purdue OWL, which is always a great resource to learn about APA and MLA and some of the basic writing conventions and tools. That is really handy in working through college courses. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is how to format an MLA essay. So once again, you should be uploading a document and not writing a text submission. I mean, that is stated in the essay instructions. So if you look at how an MLA document is formatted, it's the straightforward standard type of format with your name and the page numbers embedded in the header of the document on the top right. All the information here with a title and then a way the composition is to be started. Remember, first line of every paragraph should be indented. It's a double spacing, most Word documents, and also Google Docs are set up for that particular format. All right, so one thing I do want to mention as I've been reading through the discussion board and some of the possible cultural artifacts, I do want to point out that, let me get to the brainstorming one here. I do want to point out that a lot of people are talking about TV shows or movie, I think mostly TV shows as being a cultural artifact. While that may be treated as a cultural artifact in its own context, I do want to make everyone aware that the next unit, which I just opened up, is a review article where you get a chance to basically review a multimedia genre. So be aware that you can take a look at that. So if you want to treat your series as a cultural artifact and within the guidelines and qualifications for the essay assignment, that would be fine. And if you want to turn around and use that same topic for the next unit, then you have to write a review, and a review is different than a cultural artifact. The artifact obviously deals with the cultural aspects of the show. A review actually tells the reader if it's good or not, and the how and the why it's good. So we'll cover that more in the next unit. So be aware of how that can come together, all right, for the review article. So we just want to point out that there is, I would spend some time looking at and reading through the instructions of here for the cultural artifact. Some people are selecting artifacts. Some people are working in discourse communities, and it's great. Just be aware of the structure, and I have a couple of examples here in the Readings, Resources, and Activities tab. Okay, a couple of examples are older examples, but they are examples, all right? So if you have any questions or issues about grading, excuse me, or the cultural artifacts essay, please send me an email. Thank you.